How would you describe fair?
Fair.
Fair or fear? Fair. The opposite of unfair.
What is up to my expectations, what is transparent, what gives me choice.
Honesty between the countries in the European Union.
I think that we are going in the right direction, but I think there's still a lot of things to do.
For the ladies in the room, happy Women's Day. A fantastic occasion, and I think all the gentlemen, I think we should give an applause to all the women here in the room. Metro is a truly European company. Instead of building walls, we have always built bridges between countries, cultures and markets. We need to regain the trust of citizens. No economy can be competitive if their citizens feel that they are being treated unfair or unequal.
She's one of the more powerful women in Europe who's not afraid to make tough decisions when she was in domestic politics and now in Europe and stand up to the larger companies. It is one of the reasons why EMI, the European Movement International, gave her a European Woman of the Year. Please put your hands together for the Competition Commissioner, Margrethe Vestager.
Fairness and equality, well, they are a fundamental part of who we are. The European Union was born from the ashes of a terrible war. And the lessons learned, they are still with us today.
How worried are you that the nationalism and populism will affect the single market and the free movement of goods as well as people?
Actually, Europe is a world champion of equality. To some degree, we're actually able also to distribute the opportunities coming from a big single market and being part of a globalized world.
Trading sectors, whether they are B2C or B2B, as Montesquieu was saying, I think the natural effect of commerce is basically to prevent war and to bring peace. But we don't see that actually bringing European legislation on this will have that effect and will actually more stiffen to that, to the detriment of consumers and creativity within businesses.
One thing is to form a sellers' cartel. A second thing is to find ways actually to come together and to share efficiencies, to have more sort of fair negotiating positions.
Something is fair only when you feel that you're treated equally and in the same way as other people are.
Fairness is important. Fairness in business, in your family, fairness in your daily life.
I think it's about respect a lot as well, so how you respect the other person.
Can I ask a question that's already been submitted via the hashtag WSBRU? It's from Helmut Wolf. What steps could be taken to reverse the widening gap between rich and poor and guarantee a minimum living standards?
When it comes to a basic income for everyone, to some degree it's a novelty, it's a new line of thinking. And for me personally, I think it sort of breaks the contract that being a citizen, you have rights, but you also have obligations. We need to dig much deeper than to rules and regulations. We have to look into the ways that inequality is built into things that we do.
I wanted to refer to the topic of today, prospects for Europe, and the recent announcement of Commission President Juncker about the future of Europe, and he presented 5 scenarios. What is your understanding of the process that is waiting?
We have been trying to invite people to engage, but to engage on a debate on substance. What future do we want?
I was struck by how positive it was, forward-looking, in a time which is where you can easily get depressed.
I really thought it was very inspiring. I got goosebumps as I was listening to it.
We never stop doing what we can to make our societies more fair and to make people's lives better. We have to deliver results on the real concerns of people. We share the responsibility of ensuring that these people do not lose faith in our European project.
We still have a lot of work to do, because a lot of people don't experience that they have a fair chance of making it.
She spoke about a lot more than that, about the European dream being renewed, especially in the face of populism, nationalism, Brexit, Le Pen, Trump. Challenges.
What matters is that we never stop doing what we can to make our societies just that little bit fairer each and every time we take action, because then we make people's life a little bit better. The women of the world understand that, and they won't give up the rights they won. And the good thing is that we all have their inspiration, men as well as women, because this is a common fight for men as well as women to be human beings. And on that note, happy Women's Day, everyone. Thank you.
As I say to myself, politics is too important to be left just to politicians.